Dance Memes presents Memes 8824.
If you don't want to get caught in a mess, then don't make a move until she says yes. But we don't consent to this lack of grace, where the woman behaves with faithlessness. We're predators who choose pure prey to chase, because we want the best we can afford. You can't just get it at any old place. Such a virtue can never be restored. That's why we constantly pray to our Lord, to discover the rarest of rare gems, the worth of which can never be ignored, because of the sin healthy love condemns. A place of honor is where this all stems, since we don't want anyone else's waste, because your honor only one man hems, unless he doesn't mind being disgraced. Until then, consent in its greatest form is when men consent to ladies so chaste. Their presence can keep the largest room warm, and that is why this must remain the norm.
Dance Memes presents Memes 2600.
When one knows not, their thought is so absurd, because their sense of reasoning is blurred. They will say they didn't mean it that way, because it's the silliest thing they heard. They've witnessed their brain rot on full display, since they've never seen a bear truly wild, to back up the garbage they had to say, trusting a bear in the woods with their child. This is the logic of the left self-styled, to fight back with excuse after excuse. After the right return fire a bit riled, till the climb down made them seem less obtuse. It'd be wise for them to call a truce, and not insist the world help their trauma, which subjects everyone else to abuse. Since everyone else has their own drama, we don't want to suffer from your disease, because you have only got one mama. So I'm suggesting a therapist, please, who will try to put your life more at ease.
Dance Memes presents Memes 3439. Dance Memes presents Meme 7897.
When innocence doesn't know right from wrong, the matriarch sings a furious song. The lamb is lost, vanishing in the cause. As he wanders in the torment lifelong, the matriarch is expecting applause, because the shadow of the lamb is torn by the matriarch's growing deadly claws, making him regret ever being born. He likes to pretend he's a unicorn, so he can ride a rainbow out of there, and escape this rabid love so outworn by the fanged gorgon with the hissing hair. The anxiety when trapped in her care reminds him he's got to be going back to the hopeless kingdom of despair, where she'll grab him and put him on the rack. He would imagine parenting gentle, where the kids' bones don't dislocate and crack, and the parents aren't really judgmental, which is the true meaning of parental.
Dance Memes presents Memes 0319.
In what world do we value a comic, with all the sacred honor of vomit, who brings lamentation with a laugh track, and a truthful hold so subatomic, we'll hear a message straight as a hunchback, with all the capricious wit of a mop, as foreseen from an egomaniac, who thinks he's got a message like Aesop. The declination of his mood won't stop, till he calls a truce on the war so woke, so his audience of crickets will drop, and his career isn't his only joke. The wind will always clear away the smoke, to reveal anything that can be spared. Otherwise, all he'll do is gasp and choke, then quickly vanish since nobody cared. Only from his grave will he make you laugh, since in gloating smirks will he be ensnared, as everyone reads his blank epitaph. All you can do for such a gross riffraff.
Dance Memes presents Memes 6791.
We're invited by those to feed our minds, because they want to share amazing finds. They beckon to us with their promises, to uncover our eyes that culture blinds. They remedy us doubting Thomases, by convincing us of their own results. Thus we burst out of our old harnesses, and toss our upbringing with catapults. We believe the youth supersedes adults, who taught us the values we now can't trust, because we're told we were victims of cults. And this sparks the wildfires of our disgust. We rebel against a world so unjust, because they tell us what our stories are. Since we're the illusions of cosmic dust, in the imagination of a star, that's why we battle against absolutes. Perfection will never take you as far. It puts an end to all of your pursuits. We can't even return our useless goods.
Dan's Memes presents Memes 4154.
When a good man is one driven by hate, then what causes life to degenerate? Is it a gay man who reads to the youth? The soup gets too thick as I ruminate. One does not affirm faith calling it truth, as prejudice is the root of all faith, and can't be hidden behind any couth, since it becomes an omen like a wraith. The suicide of the heart it saith, as such a heart won't lead to paradise. Only in the inferno will such bathe, because there learn hate is no sacrifice. That's why you don't take temptation's advice, since it will disguise itself as virtue, as if there's a weakness in being nice, to distract you with things that aren't taboo, as if tolerance means you agree with. It's time you relearn things you never knew, like it's faith because it's built on a myth that grew into a shaky monolith.
Dan's Memes presents Memes 1630.
When the drone doesn't care about the queen, since through making false love he will demean, then the queen is searching for her climax. Who will fuel her lamp more like kerosene? Two queens are better at sharing lilacs, as the drones are self-serving maniacs, who are more aroused around their brothers, where the queen is the mark of their wisecracks. The sapphic queens are all like the others, because the highest heights are their druthers.
Dan's Memes presents Memes 1264.